Alrighty, hello again. This is Trice Majestus, and we're back at the community goal. Making sure we maintain our standing, or perhaps even improve it somewhat. Let's see where we're at.
Welcome back.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
Well, there's all sorts of people on tonight. Cool. Still don't know who Sprat Dog is. But yeah, let's see where I'm at here. I'm at 12,248 tons, top 25%. Oh, not bad. And
Yeah,
so,
you're well up in there.
yep.
I'm about to hit 10,000 tons.
So if I want to get, assuming things are lagging here, I want to get to between 14 and 15,000 tons to guarantee I stay in the top, or to at least try and stay in the top 10%.
It looks like people are actually going to get anywhere tonight.
Wow. Top 10 commanders are at 105,000 tons.
Yeah, but
That's
and
insane.
no matter what you do, the top 10 is still going to be the top 10.
Yeah, but I think I can get, well, I can get into the top 10%. Whether I stay there overnight or not, we'll see. We'll see. But so long as I can get the modules,
Yep.
that's what I'm looking for. So getting to work on gravy.
Alrighty. Alright.
Well, the money's gravy at this point. I mean, what's the? Let's see. Currently, top 10% is 30 million.
The map. Well, now she's listening a little
The
bit
boost
better.
and ability of an anaconda is lower than I would like. Oh well.
Galaxy map. Anubis.
Yes,
You
Commander.
too?
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Ay, ay, ay.
See? I'm not the only one.
Let's see if I can get my Navy mission started with only one ruck here.
Ooh, big old blast down there.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing gear retracted.
Attention, maintain nominal separation distance within this area.
Okay. No Navy mission.
Alright. System map. A4 and 5.
There we go, starting things off. Looking in the right-hand panel, loop of shame. Yeah, I got time to look something up in the right-hand panel. Sure. Not.
I've already done like 5 of them tonight, so I don't feel for you, buddy. Just saying.
Well, it seems to be my thing. I do them so often.
Yep.
One of these days, I'm going to spend a lot of time just figuring out exactly how close I can cut things.
Honestly, as soon as you hit 5 seconds at full speed, you're going to be doing a loop of shame.
Not quite. If you happen to catch it when it just ticks to 5, you've got a fraction of a second after it hits 5.
Right, but I'm using an Xbox controller and I have to hold the button down.
Oh God, yeah.
A fraction of a second is just not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Whereas I have a throttle and all I do is drag it back to 0.
Right.
I have to constantly be looking at the throttle bar. Otherwise I'll reverse it by accident.
Right, Philip?
Hi, Philip.
Yeah. Hi, Trent. Yeah, Trent doesn't have that problem because center is a dead stop. Up, thrust one way, down thrust the other way.
Nope, that's not how I do it.
No?
Nope, I actually have a button that reverses what the game does with the thruster entry.
Oh, okay.
2,000 meters from touchdown.
Oh, I did.
Or maybe you already have a video on your button setup, Trace?
Yeah.
Approach.
That I don't have. Because it's hard to... Well, I could do it now that I have a webcam. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Stop. So like I said, I ordered mine today, so I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do the button.
Yeah, and so I took Mad Dog's key binding file, which got me close, and then I modified it till it fit how I wanted to fly.
Just remember, when you get it all set up, save your binding files to your computer or someplace in case the leak decides to erase them.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to do it like 3
Right,
times.
but where do I find those at? Because I went looking for them the other day and couldn't find my binding file.
Okay. That can be interesting. because it depends.
I go into there. Status. Market.
Let me see something.
See, the only thing in here in the Elite Dangerous folder is my HCS tools and my Celeste cargo and then my journals.
Yeah. Let me see.
You gotta remember I'm running through Steam.
Yes, it does. Crap. Where is the binding files? I actually had to Google it. About this setting, presets. Presets are here. Is there Crab's the set, the one I got. Okay. Keyboard and mouse, mouse with the author. Anubis type 3, custom, no. Okay, so it doesn't tell you how to get to it in the game. All right.
File.
Oh, hold on. I'll have to.
Okay there, bud.
Yeah. Just a scratchy throat. Lungs that love to fill up with crap. I'm
in Steam now. Configure, dumps, friends, graphics, logs, musics, package, public, resource, server, skins, Steam apps.
And that's not where it is.
Steam apps.
Not even close.
No.
What you do is you Google Elite Dangerous key bindings on the internet, and it'll tell you exactly where to go because they're kind of hidden.
They are hidden. They're in your local app data file. So actually, let me put that so you can copy it out later. I'll put it as a comment in the chat. Oh, and it didn't put it. I tried to cut and paste across.
And then I just like export it or something.
You don't even have to export it. It's an XML file. So you just copy it and put it somewhere else to save it. But
like on a notepad, you copy it, save it to a notepad, put Elite Dangerous key bindings on it, and save it to your computer, or your laptop, or your iPad, or wherever you store files, where you can find it.
all right.
Okay.
Control C.
Let's open up that.
There it is. All right, I put it in the stream chat. And I'll also put it in here in the wing chat. And that %local app data % is a system known shortcut, so you can actually just type that in.
Type that into what?
Into your Windows File Explorer.
Oh, okay.
That's actually just a file location on your local app data is just a file within a file location within your user directory. Which resolves to users, your username, app data, local, and then Frontier Development's Elite Dangerous options bindings. Now let me see if it's actually there on mine or whether they've changed it since that post. Nope, it's still there. And I've got a whole bunch of bindings set up for different... when I started out, I started with the Thrustmaster T-Flight, so I've got one for that. There's a couple others that come with the thing. Then I've got crabs set up. Then I have a couple of different warthog binds. I've got since I've got Anubis, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different binds that I've added in, trying different things. But it's a .binds file, but all that really is it's XML inside.
Hope if I spelled it right.
Yep. Well, if you go to the chat after the stream, you should be able to copy and paste it right out of the chat from the stream.
Oh, from the stream. Okay.
Yeah, I put it in the wing chat just so you could see it. But you can copy and paste. If you go look at tonight's stream, you can copy and paste it right out of the chat. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Top 25% now.
Excellent.
This one. Right, yes, okay.
Track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
So they've started getting throttles and sticks in stock various places.
No, I did not get the one I wanted to get because honestly I'm kind of sick of waiting on the T6000 or 16,000 to come in. So I just ordered the Logitech again. And I figure I'll use that one for a little while, see how I like it, see if I even like a joystick.
Yeah, you may not.
Instead of going out and...
Well, give you a clue, the Logitech's the one in the right hand in the game.
Right. Correct, I know.
Yeah. And one thing that's got that you don't need a stick with it. Not a stick, a set of foot pedals. Because it's got a twist to yaw.
Right, but I prefer the foot pedals.
Okay, well, so do I.
It's probably more natural with the foot
I
pedals.
say that.
You say that now, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I say that, but when I get them, I may not. You know what I'm saying? I've never had them before, and I do want to get Flight Sim, the Microsoft, so I wanted to at least get those and have them.
Right.
Because you definitely need them with that game.
Yep. Well, you can set up the twist to yaw on that too, if you like. I personally don't like it because I don't like when you turn it and then you try and move and your wrist is at a very unnatural position. So if you're trying to twist and dive, you end up in a very unnatural position. I don't like it.
Twisting a stick is unnatural to begin with, though. There's nothing natural about twisting a stick.
No, not for aircraft, no. And in fact, the space shuttle and all the other directable spacecraft also use a standard stick. There's no twist to yaw on those. They do use pedals. But there's a lot of science fiction things where they have just a stick and no pedals. And they do twist-a-yar on that. But I don't like the position it puts my hand in, especially when I'm trying to dogfight.
Oh, yeah, and it's going to be slower to dogfight that way anyway.
No, it's just as fast. You could still get it's still a fully continuous axis. So much like it works exactly like the pedals, just from a different position.
I use the yaw and I have no problems.
Yep, some people do. I just don't like the position it puts my wrist in. But then again, you know, I use keyboard and mouse programming all day long, and I've already put enough beating on my wrists just from doing that. Disengage.
Running out of FTL.
Well, where are your shields going?
Okay.
Oh, did you fly yourself into the station?
No, I tried to do a about-face turn by approaching the landing pad, and instead of turning, it just sank to the bottom.
Oops.
Shit happens.
Yep.
And with you, final.
Requesting docking permission.
When authorized, please head directly for Bay. And there goes my shield. Oh, okay.
God, I'll never remember where that's at.
What?
The bindings file, just write it down or Google it.
Yeah. Well, I found them. I got them. I just copied my Elite bindings to my desktop, so I've got them. I'm good there.
Play landing gear. The other thing you can do in the Explorer is you can shortcut, send the folder to a shortcut on your desktop too. That way you can always get back to it easy. It's under, if you right-click on the folder in your Windows Explorer, there's a little sub-menu called Send To. And one of them is Send To Desktop Create Shortcut.
Station services are at your disposal.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that one. I just found it. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was listening to you and looking at the same time.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured.
Yeah, I
right.
just did
Let's
this
get back to business.
somersault. Then I kind of decided to just drop.
Excellent. Now figure out what you did wrong.
Yes. I think my...
Easy.
I think I was, facing one direction 1 millisecond too
Here's
long.
the galaxy map, Commander.
So it kept the momentum. That's the only thing I can think of.
Possible.
Going to the right one here? Yeah, okay.
But all of the advanced maneuvers, there is a learning curve on how to perform them, and it changes with every ship because you have to deal with different amount of mass and a different amount of thrust.
And then Anaconda's not the ship you want to get fancy with.
Landing gear.
Oh no, it gets fancy very easily.
Yeah, it's also easy to blow yourself up.
Well, it's certainly easier to blow it up than a cutter because you don't have as much shield. But I mean, that's the risk you take learning maneuvers. Just start learning it at a lower speed and keep increasing the speed until you get to full capability.
Yep.
Engage.
Preparing for war.
Yeah, I've noticed that every once in a while with my Xbox controller, I can spin this thing around I mean, basically 180 degrees pretty quick, but I can't do it all the time. I don't know how I do it, but I do it.
Yep. There are a couple of different methods for doing that. Well, if you turn flight assist off, you could flip around pretty quick. And depending on your ship, different ships have different turn rates on different radiuses. Plus, you can use the booster to snap you around.
Yeah, I do that all the time now.
Yeah. So what you go flight assist off and boost, and it just snaps you right around. Then, of course, you got to go flight assist on, correct your heading. And as I'm talking and thinking about it, I'm going right by the planet again.
But you got to understand there, Trace, that I'm used to working with heavy equipment, and you have the forward and forward and backwards pull of the lever, plus you have the sideways pull of the lever, plus you also have the twist. So I'm used to twist my wrist around like that.
Yeah, which I'm not, and I've got so much carpal tunnel and other stuff from almost 30, actually over 30 years now of programming.
Yeah.
That I have to be careful with my wrists.
I understand. But to me, it's all natural.
Right. To me, it's painful.
Oh, typing should be painful for you after all those years of holding your fingers cupped like that in typing position.
No, because I held my fingers in the correct typing position, which means my fingers don't get tired and they don't get injured. The problem is, I didn't learn that position till later on, so my wrists and elbows have taken some damage.
Oh, okay.
My fingers are just fine. Other than the fact that I've got rheumatoid arthritis in my left hand.
Yeah.
So if I grip something wrong, my fingers lock up. It's another thing I love about this throttle. My fingers on my left. My fingers will never get in the position that will lock them up because it's a nice big throttle. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Docking request approved. Please
Glad that was
make your way
approved. I
to
didn't think about it till the last second. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
That would have been bad. I would have had to have backed out.
touchdown. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay.
I don't suppose the Warthog's back in stock yet.
I would tend to doubt it. Oops, somebody's being...
Bloody hell.
Now I know who's being interdicted. Yeah.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
The big bad cobra to come to your rescue there, Philip.
No.
It's got an anaconda. It's got it with enough maneuverability to be able just to shrug it off.
I'm throttling down and accepting it. Like, come on.
Retract landing gear.
Take care when leaving the station.
Landing gear retracted.
That's normally what I do, but I won't. Hey, get out of my way! Move it! Move it! Move it!
Can I not
You ever
see
feel
the
like
rain?
voice attack just ain't listening some nights?
Oh, wait. There's it.
Thank Microsoft. Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing
drive
for war.
charging.
Microsoft. Yeah, I thought about maybe turning the headset on, turning it back on, see if that fixes it. I mean, it just ain't listening tonight.
Yeah, basically the problem is training on it. And it gets trained in a certain way. You speak at a certain cadence. So you've got, whenever you're doing, whenever you're using voice attack, which is of course using Microsoft speech recognition, you have to speak in exactly the same way you train it. So, you know, if you're speaking in a steady, monotone voice, reading the stupid script, well, that's the way.
Warning.
That's what it's listening for. And so if you get a little excited, your voice goes up a little bit in pitch, you speak a little faster, it won't get it. So when I
I've gone through the training like 3 times.
yes, and you have to use the same tone of voice and the same cadence of voice when you're speaking. Now what you can do is you can pull up Microsoft Word, turn on the speech recognition and the speech to text in Microsoft Word, which there are plenty of instructions on how to do, and dictate to it, and then correct it, and dictate and correct it. And what you want to do for dictating is you want to use all of the phrases you've got listed in voice attack so that you train those specific phrases into Microsoft speech recognition. And then it recognizes it a lot better.
Most nights I feel like it does fine.
Yep. And then all you...
Tonight I feel like it's just not listening.
Oh no, it's listening. You might have a little bit of catch in your throat or something like that. But there's something that has changed the audio quality. And so it's not recognizing you at the moment. And I hate it when that happens.
Been me in puberty. Just saying.
Speech recognition is one of the most difficult things for a computer to do. Which is why you want to go through and train those specific phrases over and over and over and over again until it gets it.
Speech recognition since the early 80s, though. You think they would have got like
You just...
better by now?
Oh, it's 1,000 times better. The problem is it still sucks.
Well, tell us how you really feel, Trace.
I mean, I understand the technical difficulty involved. Maybe someday I'll do a video about that. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
But speech recognition is, like I said, one of the most difficult things a computer can do.
Tango, Romeo, India. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission authorized. Please head directly for Bay.
You know, the thing you have to remember about it is it doesn't hear words.
It hears notes.
It hears a sonic... it literally hears a waveform. And you have to... It's such a pain in the behind to get it, to teach it to do that reliably. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Cargo scope deployed. Landing gear deployed. Cargo scope retracted.
stopped it reasonably close. I mean, if I showed you in like I've got a sound editing program, and that I used to use for when I was recording and editing, you know, the videos before I put them up, rather than live streaming. You know, benefit of that is I could get my voice to actually sound like my voice, but it took hours and hours and hours to do.
How did you manage that?
Well, at one point I ended up 6 months behind. So, literally, I would fly for 3 hours, edit, and spend another couple of hours editing that down to a single hour of source, couple minutes correcting the audio, because that I was able to mostly automate by running 3 algorithms through it. And then it would take a couple of hours to generate the final video file, and another couple of hours to upload it.
Damn.
So, you know, it's like an hour. For every hour, it was about 12 hours of work, or 8 to 12 hours of work. 3 hours of flying, and the other 9 editing. Crazy amount of work, which is why I went to the live stream format, because I just couldn't keep up.
Recording Tarkovitz butchers my voice.
It's your microphone mostly.
Yeah, but no matter what microphone I use, it still seems to screw up.
How many thousands of dollars have you spent on a microphone with equalizing?
None.
Yeah, that's why. There's lots of cheap, good enough microphones out there. But if you want something to reproduce your voice, you've either got to run your voice through some things to modify it, like equalizing system, basically. But you have to have a mic that works with an equalizing system.
Okay.
But that equalizing system is also going to take, you know, CPU cycles on your PC while you're playing. So it's, it may have problems, you know, running your game. Plus, it takes memory, etc., etc., etc. And there's also a somewhat noticeable delay in your sound if you're doing the video of your face as well, because you'll see your lips move and the voice will be about a quarter second behind it.
Okay.
Until you start getting to the high-end stuff where the equalization is built in and you program the equalization into, you know, through the driver for the microphone so that it does it in line. But those are expensive. And they're not attached to your headset, but they still manage to have or sound cancellation and a lot of other things. So, I mean,
Yep. I've seen them online. Usually the music channels, they're always using them.
Yeah, they got these gigantic microphones with pop filters in front of them.
Studio mics and stuff. Yeah.
But they're the only mics that produce the sound properly.
Yeah.
No, none of the game headset microphones do, even the top end ones. The ones from the Steel Series ones I've had pretty good luck with. They haven't been too tinny. They've been a lot better at reproducing my voice, but not perfect. The ones from Corsair aren't as good as Steel Series, but they're okay. And things just go downhill rapidly from there. You know, I'd love to find one that gave. I mean, because even the Steel Series, it cuts the bass way too high, so you're missing the entire bottom end of my voice, which really, well, you're not really missing it. It's just the gain curve going through the mic system boosts the mid-range of voice a lot more than the edges. So it tends to clip on the high and low a bit. And you can with sound editing software, you can reboost it up if you know with fiddling around with it. Because it's still there, it's still in the signal. It's just cut down by about 10 decibels. Well, maybe not 10, maybe 8, but whatever. It's cut down a lot. But like hold on a second. Okay, maybe I will stop coughing for a little bit. But they do that because most people don't have a real deep voice, or they don't have any real, they're aiming for good quality on the 80% is what most of these aim for, which means they clip the high and the low because most people don't have too much high and low. Yeah, it is what it is. So if you go look at my earlier, videos from like 4 or 5 years ago, you'll notice a huge difference in my voice. Well, I started out, my voice was pretty close to what you're hearing now, and then a friend of mine I know mentioned it to me, and so I started researching it. I put in a set of filters, and so every day he was listening to the stream and told me where my voice was in the stream relative to my real voice. And he basically, allowed me to get my voice coming out of the stream to pretty closely match my actual voice. Which, it's nice that the range on the mic on the Steel series is much better than the mics I was using prior, but it's still not perfect. It's still not a studio, or at least this one is not a studio quality. They do have some Steel series that are much better, but still, none of the boom mics have the kind of response that those I forget what they call them, the cylinder ones that sit in front of you. I mean, those ones have a again, they're electronics. There's a lot of electronics in there. Just do a whole lot more with them, and and they produce a much truer sound. On the other hand, you got to do something about some of the background noises and mute them a little bit, because, well, they're very good mics.
They're out in the open, so.
Well, no, they've still got some directional capability. And I don't know how it works, but it works. Whatever. In any case, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
The more you pay for, the better the sound quality coming out's going to be, the truer it is going to be to reality. Gaming headsets are good enough for gaming.
But they're bad.
Well, most of them are bad.
There's another issue. I don't know if you have this issue. This issue I've only had with this headset, but did you ever have an issue where it actually slows down your speech?
No.
Okay.
Never had it do that.
It sounds like if you hear the recording, it might be just my headset, or whatnot, my headphones, but it sounds like I'm slow.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're slow coming over over this, so it's probably a setup somewhere on the on OBS Studio where you're doing something with unintentionally.
Oh, okay.
Because you're sounding at a normal rate when you're talking with us, so. Although the way to tell that, watch my stream and see if you think it's, if it's slowing you down. If it's not slowing you down through my stream, then what you're seeing is something that's going on your computer.
It is slowing down if I watch your stream. However, if you set up your headset so I can hear it through us talking right here, it's not as bad as if I watch your stream. Which doesn't make any sense, but
that might have to do with encoding, decoding, whatever.
You would expect it to be worse because of the extra compression that would be going.
Well, no, because it's picking up what you've got. Your voice going out is being picked up with the game audio. Whereas on your computer, you've got the game audio plus, it's being added into the game audio.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is listen to yourself on my stream and your stream and see if there's a difference.
Okay.
If there's a difference, it's in OBS Studio on your end, and you can probably do something about that.
Okay.
I've checked mine a few times and it seems reasonable. So. Or it may be that you're just you're maxing something on your computer and it's desyncing for whatever reason.
I shouldn't be maxing jack on my computer.
Well, it's always a possibility. So, I mean, it's so many things it could be, but so that's what you want to do is you want to compare your stream and mine at the same sync, so that you can tell if it's because if coming through my stream seems normal and your stream does not, then it's on the OBS on your end.
Yeah, I could have sworn it's just as bad.
Okay.
If I watch your stream or if I watch mine. So that's why I thought it might be my headset.
Well, if it's the same in both, it probably is your headset. Is it a USB or a direct?
It's a USB.
Okay. Is it USB 2 or 3?
I think 3.
Is it plugged into a UBS 3 port? USB 3 port.
Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 3.
Okay, if you pull it out, what color is the tab inside? If it's
Orange.
blue? Orange. Okay, so I think it is a 3. All right. So that would tell me there may be a driver issue on their driver. See if you can update it.
Windows 10 is a little biatch, though.
It can be, but you can also tell it to get the. Well, it depends. They may give the drivers to Windows and let Windows distribute it. A lot of them do that. The other end is to look, get a better headset. The headsets that plug directly into the sound ports. I mean, there's less going on there, but you've got more hardware in between. Whereas the ones that go into the USB port.
It's weird because I don't even know how this tech works. It has your headphone and your microphone going through the same USB port.
Yeah, that's fine. And at USB 3 speeds, it should be a non-issue completely. Some headsets, however, are not USB 3 compatible. And so if you take a USB 2 headset, plug it into a USB 3 port, it may or may not work, depending on whether or not that headset actually supports USB 3. There have been a number. Well, very few actually do. So I would research that a little bit, and you may find.
1 second, I think I still have the box for this. Be right back.
and sell everything. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
You doing alright out there with your shield?
Oh, yeah.
Back? Let's see here.
I took on an elite anaconda.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
That's always fun.
Paid 289,000, which ended up being close to almost $1 million.
It doesn't show you what USB it is.
It's probably a USB 2.
Quantum 300.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna get out of the way. Get out, get up, get up. No, there we go. I didn't. I dodged him. Type 9 or 10 came through the opposite direction. Ah! Hate when they do that.
Watch out for that ship.
Brick coming through.
Put that nose down.
I basically, went up out of the way. Yep. Inch.
Frameshift drive charge.
Preparing for
You
war.
have left the no-fire zone. This is traffic operations, signing off.
And the thing is with headsets, they don't need to be USB 3, so a lot of manufacturers do not make a USB 3 version. But you've got a non-black colored connector,
Yep.
which raises the chance that you might be actually USB 3, but you need to look it up. If it's USB 2, make sure you put it in a USB 2 port, not 3. Far too many headsets have all sorts of funny issues because they're designed for USB 2, and when you put them in a USB 3, they just don't hit the timing because they really cheap out on the USB portion.
What do you carry? I carry death, sir.
I carry a full load of death, and this one's yours.
I'm getting bored of the CG.
Well, do like I do. Find something else to do.
I can't really go far from here anyway, because we need to wait until we get our modules.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why I'm playing out here in the Razorez.
Oh,
Yeah, I wonder what date they're going to give us the modules.
23rd.
23rd?
yeah.
Peter Maya, Tango, Romeo, India. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Requesting docking permission.
I didn't actually look that up.
Plot route for approach to landing pad 1.
Hey, Philip. Bye, Philip.
Hi, Trace. Bye, Trace.
Why, everybody and their brother's leaving the station right now.
Yeah, there's a beluga entering the station though, so be careful.
Oh, I'm already in.
2,000 meters from touchdown.
Boy, landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Cargo scope.
You know, I'm also being a impatient little fart. Instead of waiting for my shields to fully generate, I just go on to the next fight, so it's taking them a while to build back up there, Cody.
They're acting more and more like me out there, Lynn.
I know it.
Don't you have
No,
prismatic
I
shields?
got regular engineered shields, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Like them.
Well, I know
They seem to
y'all
be
went
doing
out
better.
and bought a bunch of prismatic shields a little while back.
Oh yeah, I got prismatic, got bi weave, I got your high weave, your designated weave, and your tightly needed weave. Yeah, I like these.
Cargo hold at
Is
maximum
there a
capacity.
Federation, Federation station with a bunch of Federation reps nearby?
I don't know.
No idea.
Actually, the last pickup station we went to had a couple. Go there and see if I can pick up a mission. A Navy mission.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing gear retracted.
What are you playing with now, Lynn? She lost that layer of shielding pretty quick.
An elite gunship.
With a flat cannon, I guess.
And plasmas.
A plasma shield eater? Okay. That looks
Here's the
But
galaxy map command.
Scotty said, you ought to see the other guy. He ain't got no shields. And 40% hull left.
Hey, truth hurts.
Preparing for jump.
Go toe to toe. I don't care. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Let's go.
I have thoroughly corrupted Lynn. Okay, great.
Yeah, you turned her into a warmonger.
No, he was worth 235,000. So yeah. I think I will go back to station
Yeah, but you ain't got no shields left.
because I sit there toe to toe with him.
I remember just a few months ago how timid you were going into combat.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't remember? This was before your time.
I know. But even when I came, you were kind of skittish around getting into fights.
Yeah, I'd already been working on her a little bit, but now it's like, a fight? Let me at him!
She's just bloodthirsty as all hell.
I told you once I got the cutter, that
I
shit
hate to
would
say it,
change.
but I see a pattern here, Trace.
You know it. I told you as soon as I got the cutter and got it engineered, yeah. But you gotta understand there, I've been out here playing for what, 3 hours now? And I just now lost a little bit of my hull. Hell, you hadn't even been on the game 2 minutes and you lost your hull just trying to get into a dock.
I say no. You are not. Ooh, this guy's good. Whatever this guy is, he's good. Where the hell is the... There it is.
I I see him back here. You got him outlined in purple.
You beat him.
Yep.
Got 2 more systems, and then I'm headed back to turn in for my elite status.
Yay! Buy the popcorn and the pop bear.
Go away. I want to drop off my cargo.
System map.
I'm not at the 10% range yet. I must get to 10%. No. Alpha Whiskey, okay.
Number 6. Come on, give me a number. Oh, come on. Yes, that's it. That's... I found you. I battled one last night on my way back to the station, and I was shooting him and killed him as he was trying to run away.
Exiting hyperspace.
He was going, oh shit, I pulled the wrong person. It's trucking. I gotta go.
Well, I got my thruster set up where I can push it forward, go forward, and thrust forward, or I can push it forward and reverse the thrusters and go full speed backwards. And I love to go full speed backwards and keep it right in front of me and just lay down on the lasers and not let up.
Open hailing frequencies.
Be nice to be able to do.
Requesting docking permission.
Restrict speed and be aware of oncoming traffic.
That's the reason why when I put my lasers on them, very seldom do my lasers come off of them unless they twist around and go around Trace or somebody and I have to stop.
Oh yeah.
You mean I had to stop for a Diamondback? Come on.
What the hell?
3,000 meters from touchdown.
What is this last gas giant at? You're hiding.
Oh, there's a lot of
Oh,
plant
your little ice
systems
body
around
buddies
here I've
with you.
never been to.
Did you clang, Lynn?
Real
Yeah.
up now.
Oops, I seem to be stuck. Okay, there we go. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
System map.
Landing gear
System map.
deployed.
Oh, that wasn't bad. 25 million. I still say they nerfed the
They may have.
the pirate thing there the last 2 days.
You think?
Commence power down. Greetings, Commander.
Yeah, because I was only getting 6,000 credits, 30,000 credits. And tonight, all I've had is 100,000, 200,000 for the same class of pirate.
Look on the left panel. Don't go by the message they give you.
That's what she's talking about.
Okay, then they did nerf it big time, but if those are the real numbers you're getting.
Yeah, they just slowed.
I've been watching this thing since they did the switch. I know what it says on the upper right-hand corner because I pay attention, and then I go look in the left-hand panel to see what it says. So, you know, it's not my first goat roping. because I even made a comment to Cody when we were out there that one night to 1 o'clock or 1:30. They've nursed the payouts of the pirates because we're not getting the big money for Dangerous, Deadly, and Elite.
Because we got quite a few of them. Very rarely do we even see 100,000 that
Galaxy
night.
map, Commander.
Up in the top right corner, not the left panel, the top right corner.
Alright, heading back out.
Galaxy Lab. Laters, boss.
Hopefully I won't clang on the way out here.
I'm listening.
Track landing here.
Exit the station quickly and safely.
Oh, I gotta wait for Philip.
Okay, I'm out. Come on.
Thank you very much. I'm gone. Engage.
Frameshift drive charged.
Preparing for warp.
What?
Clear of the station. Be careful out there, Commander.
What's up, Cody?
3, 2,
What? System map.
Oh, I thought you were talking to.
No, I was talking. It was just S talking. Come on now.
Philip, go. We both jumped out.
I didn't go to that system.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for a Federation system to get a mission.
Ah, okay.
Just go to Einor and go to nearest, and it'll show you all of them close to you. What I've been doing, if I need to do something, I try to go do it at a Fed so I can turn in the money.
At some point I should go do a Robigo run and finish off my Empire all the way to King.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
I know. But I'm an admiral, so I might as well be a king.
Yeah, I gotta finish off 2 more and I'll have my Admiral status. Well, 1.5.
That explains
Where's
why
a good place to do federal?
Huh?
The federal rank up.
Good place to do federal? Cios. I'm sure there are others. Which is right near Robigo. Disengage.
The LTC 4716.
Okay.
Sniper is a great Federation spot. Well, I know why.
I didn't know if there was like the Empire,
Yeah.
where you just sit there and do the runs back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What you're looking for is just a station with a bunch of Federation runs.
scan detected.
And the one in
Open hailing.
Nyberg has specifically gets a lot of cargo running missions.
There are speed restrictions in this
High-end cargo running missions.
Please make your
They're almost always elite. They're paying like
Ah, dang it.
$1 million. And
We're landing
like
here. clip the toaster rack with the wing.
And trades? I
Yeah.
know why. I know why there's not many reps around here. We're not in the bubble.
Just outside it.
Yep. And what are these red icons I'm seeing?
Probably war or Thargoid station. I don't know.
Enjoy your stay with us.
It's a red target. Doesn't that mean the stations are under attack here?
Oh, that's down in the in Colsack.
No. This is here in the bubble.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
It's different than the one in the cold sack, though. I think that was
Cold
more
sack.
like an orangey.
Oh, what the heck's going on over here? Oh, that's Witchhead over there. I see one in Col. Well, no, I see one in Colsack and a bunch in the Witchhead. Nothing
okay.
else.
Oh, so the red must mean they're just at war?
I don't know what you're looking at for red.
Tell us the system. It would help.
There's a bunch of them right in the bubble.
What's it? Give me a name.
Zoom out a bit.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't.
AREKLICI?
Averlicky, okay. There's nothing red there for me.
He's got the power play thingy bobber on.
Yeah. So I
Oh.
can see the bubble outline.
Okay. And it's an Aisling Duval system. But it's not red or anything.
There's a shield icon, which probably means they're fortified, and then right under it, there's a red target.
Okay, so you've got different selections set. Okay.
You can look at my stream. I have it open.
Trade routes.
The option it says I have selected is control.
Okay, you selecting control. There's no control. Click on map.
Okay.
What do you have under the map view configuration?
Well, I have it selected for star type.
Star type. Okay, if I go to star
Under
type.
the map.
Okay, if I have star type, it turns red. Because it's a type that shows up red.
No, I'm not talking about the star icon that's red. There's an actual special icon underneath the shield icon that's red.
Okay, look at it says right there underneath the power play person. Green is high profit control system, orange is low profit control system, and red is lost making control system. So they've lost control of the system.
Oh, okay, you had it. I had mine on over. Yeah, they're in trouble.
Oh, okay, here. The target supposedly means system being undermined.
Which means they've lost control over it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not something I'm looking at. I'm doing the normal map.
Yeah, I know. I was selecting that just to see if I can find the Federation territory.
Well, that's easy enough to do. You go to the map section. Under map, you can Yep. So under map view, go to allegiance,
Okay.
and Federation will be red. That's the easiest way to get to it.
Okay. See, I always
You do it the hard way.
The power plant, because there's usually a big icon telling you where their main focus is.
Yep, but you know, Fed-controlled systems
okay.
are red in that allegiance view.
Yep. Okay.
Makes it-
Thanks.
No
Didn't
problem.
know about this.
All right, 9:30. All right, I still got time for another run. Where am I? I'm at Roland Port.
And I found one only one jump away.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it be only the outpost.
Well, I usually use an hour to find things, so. Yeah, I figure, you know, you're in a super spaceship, and they show a keyboard to your left where you should be able to type, meaning they've got an actual computer somewhere, they just don't render it in-game. So I see no reason not to use. On my actual left-hand panel, physically, look up on an arrow and find it. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
I don't find using external tools, you know.
Oh, it's more than one jump away. No biggie.
You know, supplementing the game with stuff that should be in the ship. I don't see a problem doing that.
If I have enough fuel to get there.
What are you talking about, boss?
He doesn't have a fuel scoop on.
I
Track
do.
landing.
I'm sorry, I don't have no Olympus. This place don't sell any fuel Olympus.
I do, but it's only a class 2 of fuel scoop.
Oh, and it's emergency just enough to get me there, fuel scoop. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Get out of the way, pygmy ship. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Clear of the station limits. Goodbye, Commander.
Well, at least this way, boss, your road is clear. You don't have to wait or
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, there's nobody waiting for me to go in, and I can do these high-speed maneuvers that I've been trying to practice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's not a problem. Yeah, I just don't want to run you guys over when I'm practicing, because when I am taking risks, and I am doing things that are at that require a high level of skill to perform, and I'm not quite there yet.
There's the planetary base, but only outposts. So,
I'll go land on
if
a.
I want to land on the planet, this is...
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could check out the planet, see if there's anything good there.
some point I need to go get find a landable planet and start running down canyons again. Initially not with boosting, but I'll get to boosting.
Is base?
A map. Yes.
It's an independent base, though. Well.
Compromised nav beacon.
Where you at?
Heck, pulling into Stillman Hub, I just noticed the nav beacon for here is compromised.
It's been compromised. Well, the first 2 days there wasn't one. On the end of the second day, then there was the compromised nav beacon, and that was it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still compromised. Now, there's a carrier. Strange carrier name. It's a cheeky smile.
Cheeky smile?
Yeah, it's not spelled out in words. It's, basically there's a dimple on one side, the end of a lips. So it's, left parentheses, left bracket, dot, 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 right bracket, right parentheses. It's a smile with dimples.
3 planetary bases, and I found one that's a Federation.
Oh, cool.
And it's
Disengage.
how far?
Leaving hyperspace.
Tango, Romeo, India.
Only 2,000 light seconds down.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission authorized.
It's a very small system, evidently, because this is Star 4. And it's only 2,000 light seconds out.
You mean Planet 4?
No, Star 4. It's on the, orbited the 4th star.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
What happened?
I just read the advertisement for the fuel rats coming in. We have fuel. You don't. Any questions?
Oh, nice. They had it advertised in game?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's been advertised for a while, but I never managed to read it. When I slowed down enough going by, I'm like, oh god, that's funny.
Oh, okay. I see the rat icon posted in game. I didn't see the advertisement stuff. I should read it.
I've never read it before. It's just like I'm going by it. It's like it's right there, and I'm like, oh god, that's funny.
Especially since Philip's out there with a 2-8 fuel scoop.
Yeah, the thought was I only needed it to get a little bit of fuel that I needed to get from my station to the CG station. It was 5 jumps, which is about a slither more fuel than I can.
Galaxy
A
map.
slither?
Yeah, a slither. So I needed.
So now he's gone all Harry Potter on us. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Alright, B1. This one right here. And now I gotta fly 16,000 light years out to get the last two. That's always fun.
Track
Landing gear
Detachment complete.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, bye-bye, Commander. Ooh,
Bye-bye.
paint job on the inside.
Hey! Get out of the road, speed bump.
Oh, this is a beautiful approach. Gonna land right on top of them.
frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
You are clear of station restrictions. We hope to see you again, Commander.
Yeah. Last couple now. Oh, thank you so much. Well, I won't have no problem falling asleep tonight.
That was good.
I played till 2 o'clock in the morning, went to bed at 2:30, and then back up at 6.
Retro.
It's been a rough day.
I'm just laughing at the boss man there.
Oh. Yet another loop of shame, yeah.
Give me a stopwatch one of these days and approach a planet the correct way, do a loop of
Exiting
shame on
hyperspace.
purpose, and see which one's faster. I swear doing a loop of shame is quicker getting there.
There are... Depends how you do it, but it can be, yeah.
Right, you have to fly like right over top of the planet and then loop real close to it. Like I just did it right there, and I am literally 4 light seconds out now.
Requesting docking permission.
Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 40.
I mean, you're only talking seconds, but hey, seconds count in my book.
They certainly can.
Scan detected.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
What's the next one? B1.
Landing gear deployed.
$17,247 light seconds away. That's super fun.
Oh, at least it's not 107,000.
Oh, I have flown 200,000 and 300,000. Oh, I just put the controller down and walk away.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Galaxy map.
Son of a gun. Oh, did I map
Here's
that?
the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh. Thank goodness. Yep. Yeah, I'll be headed back to
Landing gear
here in
deployed.
just a bit.
He's yawning.
My bad. I can mute the mic if you want.
No, that's all right. He said, huh? And I said, you just yawned.
Yeah.
Stupid Federation rep people. They don't want to give me a damn Navy mission.
Engage.
You're always
Preparing for
complaining.
You beat me to it.
You've now exceeded the
I'm going to get me a little bicycle horn and just go toot 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 toot.
Doobie. Wish I could remember the rest of that, the quote for that NHL ad.
What was it about?
Well, that's where Beware of the Penguins came from. Doobie, doo. It was a NHL ad way back, like mid-'80s, maybe early '80s.
Yeah, that's when I was born, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, jeez. Another kid, okay. Oh, boy. Now, let me put it to you this way, Cody. I'm old enough that I remember Neil Arm stepping out onto the moon live. Oh, shit. I hit the ring. Hull integrity compromised. Well, I came to an abrupt stop. Excuse me. I made a mistake approaching Stillman Hub and ran into the ring.
Oh, well. Yeah, he hit the ring. He's all right, though. He bounced back.
Here, bro.
Hit the ring at 3C and survived. Yeah, cool.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Yeah. Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Cars. Came on the backside. Oh, I can practice the other one.
Maya, Tango, Romeo, India. It's good to see you, Commander. Please enjoy your stay at this facility.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Flight assist on.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
So at least I came up to one planet without having to do a loop of shame tonight, I guess.
That actually worked reasonably well, as long as I don't go too far down. Dang it. Yeah, I've done worse. Yeah, carried a little bit more.
The sun didn't go down.
No, I carried a. I did a
boost and a flip.
a boost of an FA off flip, but I didn't kill enough of my downward momentum.
Yep. I've
So
been
it's-
trying to get this right
Fly
a
landing gear.
bunch of times and only managed to do
Landing gear
it
deployed.
once. And it was during the time I didn't need to do it.
Oh, of course, always.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I practice this stuff, so that when I need to, I can pull it off.
It would be just nice if you just learned to land.
I land just fine.
Docking complete. Perform landing checklist.
Hey, Anthony!
Are at your disposal.
Good to see you.
Alright, let's head back in and get my rank that I am very much deserving of.
Anthony, where you at now? The last time I talked to you, you were going to Colonia and then Sagittarius A and then out to Bickle Point. So where are you at in your trip?
Oh, he's taking the tour. He's on the tour.
Good. Jump a diddle.
Does it work? Hey!
I'm coming up with all kind of funky stuff tonight. I get it.
I made top 10%. Woohoo!
Yay.
Wow.
You made
Yeah, I need to check that too.
it just in time.
Oh, he'll probably do one more of those.
I got enough time for one more run.
He has enough time for one more, yeah.
Okay, he's at Colonia now.
Ah, okay. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Please.
If I don't make any mistakes, I can make 2 more runs.
Yeah.
Track landing here.
Maintain correct
Thank you for your generous donation. Please come again.
I'm gonna hit the top. And the bottom.
Just set up.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to fold space.
Clear of station perimeter. Have a safe journey.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
That's what Class 8 shields are for.
Yeah. Yep.
Protect the paint job.
Yeah, truck's been trucking it in the lead. he's a 2% away from Elite in Explorer, so he's trying to get that so he can go to Shinrada.
Oh, I got it now. I'm headed to turn in now.
Don't blow up.
With all this space chatter I'm about to turn in, I better hit it. I don't know if I did that already. Check it again. Ooh, 24. Ooh, nearly. System map.
24 to where?
Holy macaroni. Look at all these. It's 24 body system. Sorry.
Oh.
They've all been spotted. Engage. Engage. You're fired after tonight, by the way, Celeste. Just saying. Just putting it out there. You're not doing your job tonight.
Sounds like you got a little cold in the back of your throat.
Yeah, I do. I got something going on back there. That's probably what my problem is tonight.
It will throw it off.
I apologize for taking it out on you, darling. Oh my God.
I'm gonna let that run.
Welcome to the station, Commander. Commence docking.
Requesting docking permission.
Docking request approved. Please make your way to landing pad 09.
Alright, still moving up. Here I come.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Shot just a little bit.
Scan detected.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Not having much luck here.
Well, is there a space station in there system you're in?
Yeah, I know. I'm going to look for them.
I've never really
I'm going
had
to
any
look
luck
for a
on
real
naval.
space station.
I've never really had any luck on naval missions being on the planetary side unless it's delivering to them.
Oh, okay.
So you may want to find you a space station.
Yep.
Approach.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
This is one ugly entrance. Nobody follow my lead. Goodness gracious.
We need to get you on YouTube so we can watch you.
Landing gear retracted.
No, I will have people confused. I have a very bad habit of over-explaining things at times.
Boy, I was going to zip out, and I'm glad I chose not to with that guy coming in. Oh, good, they didn't even complain at me. Woo! I would have plowed him bad.
There's a hotspot just ring tonight. Oh,
Preparing to full space.
Wow, that was close.
Oh, here's the name system. Sure, they have to have a station.
yeah. Oh, it did. Holy macaroni. Sweet. What? Am I clear to come in there, Trace, or are you coming out?
What, really?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn. That's Lynn in there.
That's Lynn in there, yeah. She's sitting there, waiting for him to come in and drop the next load of goodies.
I was interdicted less than a tenth of a second from jumping.
It happens.
Oh, 16. Good night.
Just an apple.
That was smooth. Ooh, watch out now.
Are you on your way back in, or where are you going? What do you got me targeted for?
Yeah, I'm landing right now.
Okay, turn it in so we can celebrate.
Everybody get out the party poppers.
I got my party hat on, I got the poppers, and I got my ready to go.
Oh, my Lanta.
Uh-oh, we got somebody in chat. He can't find it. He can't find his hat.
Dirt it. Dirt it. Dirt it. Dirt, 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 dirt.
Let's see how much I got here. Let's say I did 10 systems.
Okay,
23 mil.
got the fingers crossed.
Oh, there's the station.
Oh, I'll get it. I don't doubt that for a minute.
And it's Federation.
Just get an email.
Disengage.
Promotion to elite. Thank you very much.
Yay! Woohoo!
Right.
Good Maya, Tango, Romeo, India. Welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safe.
Now you can go to
World.
shit.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission authorized.
Oh,
Proceed to bay.
thank God.
You can go to
I just gotta see it on screen. Yep.
Just
There she be.
don't go
Yep.
there and open.
I don't usually get in. I don't get on here in open, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
What do I need to do? Oh, yeah, check the community goal.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear depleted.
Touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Hang on a minute, you'll get some credits from Trace here.
No, I ain't going nowhere. Not yet. I'm gonna sit here and cherry pick my credits.
Docking successful. Engaging docking restraints. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Have some free credits.
Thank you. Osman?
Filter
Always a
carry
pleasure.
reversible. Oh yeah, look at that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Oh, tax. Let me go and I can sell that. before you try to take it away.
All right, how we doing for time? 2 minutes to go. I guess I don't have time for another one. Okay.
All right, well, before you start, let me say goodnight, guys. I'm going to jump out of here. I appreciate the invite.
No problem. You have a good night.
Good night.
We'll see y'all
Sending
another
engines to
hopefully
50.
tomorrow night.
Yep.
Yep.
So what? Tomorrow night's the last night on the goal. Hopefully they'll bring us over into Tier 4. I don't think they're going to get anywhere near Tier 5.
Yep.
But-
Tier 5 is lost cause.
Yep. But that will be interesting to see what the global rewards become.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, Commander.
Anubis wished you good night as well. Alrighty.
Well, they like 3% having 50%, which would put you at Tier 4, so they could.
Yep. But hey, I'm in. I've got 15,272, which is enough to have me in the top 10, which is a good place to be. Be nice if they get it over Tier 4, so 30 mil becomes something bigger.
I'm over 10K, so I should be easily, solidly in the top 25.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have to come up significantly to run past
Yeah,
you.
kick me out.
That's around where the duck is as well. So I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having everyone in the stream. And for Anthony, thank you for joining us in chat. Lynn, Philip, and Cody's already left, but thank you guys for joining me in the wing. It's always more fun to fly in a wing. We will resume this once again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, as usual, or as close to it as I can manage. Real life sometimes has a say in that. Real life often has a say in that. In any case, that's all for now. This is Trice Majestus, signing out.